Hey folks, Lester here, and thank you for joining me on a beautiful Thursday night where we're live at the JL Ranch. What we are, we're live at the JL Ranch. I'm happy that you're here because I could absolutely use some help. I'm about to take a roll of hay into the pasture with my bulls. Yeah. I have to take a roll of hay into the pasture with the bulls, and I have no one to help me work the gate. So what may happen is these bulls may end up coming out of there. And if they do, I'll have to run them back in, hoping they don't go too far before I can get that hay dropped off and get around behind them. Now, the problem, I also have horses coming up to eat. Everyone's looking for a bite to eat. Now, no one should be hungry though. Guys, I have to rake this pasture. You have to forgive me. I have been a little bit consumed. So what I'm going to grab here out of my horse trailer is my tripod, because I'll be able to set you down while I have to work. Hey, Rita. Hey, sweet baby. I just called you a sweet baby. You don't have to do all that. So what I'm going to do is walk over here. Boy, Chucky is right at the gate watching me. That's just great. Now, I'm not using the John Deere tractor. I have big bat wing hooked onto the John Deere, and I'm not going to try to use it to move hay. But I do have the small Mahindra that we're going to take this roll of hay in and drop off. Also, this is going to sound horrible, but I don't care if the bulls beat the heck out of the Mahindra, but I do not want them hitting on my John Deere, okay? I'm just going to be honest. Can I just be honest and tell you exactly what I feel? I don't mind if the bulls hit the Mahindra, but I do not want them to scratch up my John Deere. There, I just said it. I just said it. Now what I'm going to do is set you all down on this tripod so you can watch this fiasco. You can watch it unfold in real time. How about that? Would y'all like that? Now let me find you the best placement. And then remember, if something bad was to happen, you guys have to call 911. Don't do it now. I think I'm fine right now. Hey, Chucky Poo. I'm going to put you all into this tripod. Give me a moment. It's going to get a little... Well, guess what? This tripod will not allow me to put my phone. Are you still with me? I had to take my phone case off. So I think this here might be the best angle if the bulls don't come mess it down. Okay, are you guys still with me? Because I just dropped my entire phone. All right, Chucky Poo, what you're going to do is watch out for Daddy. I'm going to come in with my tractor. I'm going to come by and unlatch the gate. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to come by and drive my roll of hay right up to the gate. I'm going to drive the roll of hay right up to that gate so it cannot open outward. And then I'll use the roll of hay to push the gate open. All right. And then we'll come in with it. So I think from right here, you'll be able to see everything. So just bear with me for a moment, okay? I'll be right back with you all. I'm glad you all didn't see that, because that was not pretty. I'm gonna turn you around so I can see what I'm videoing. All right, you guys just bear with me for a minute, okay? There. Sorry, I was hoping for some fireworks and I got nothing. Tonight I got me a dud. Don't you just hate that when you're hoping for fireworks and you end up getting a dud? They have nothing to offer me whatsoever. You're making me look bad over here. I'd go live for a reason. What do I pay you for? What do I pay you for, huh? Yeah, what do I pay them for? Because they are really letting me down right now. Now, here's the thing. If you all weren't watching, they'd be all over me. See, they're making me look bad. They're making me look bad because if you were not watching, they would be all over me. Who wants to mess with the hay and get in the way? Who wants to mess with this hay? Nobody? Oh, here we go. Okay, here comes, no, it's Waylon. He's so mean. Don't do it, Waylon. Waylon, don't do it. Waylon, help. Everybody, we need help here. Oh my God, you're gonna flip the whole tractor, Waylon. You're such a strong guy. I told y'all, you just have to trick them. They're like kids. Waylon, please don't do that. Waylon, you're gonna mess everything up. This is a small tractor, Waylon. You can flip the whole thing over if you're not careful. I better get out of here. Guys, I'm just kidding. Don't really go calling the 911. Waylon, you're making the whole tractor rock. What's wrong with you, Chucky? Waylon, you're pushing me back. Tex, I'm sorry. Waylon, you're really messing with things now, sir. You're really messing things up. Waylon, don't do it. Waylon, you're making me look bad. This is not very Longhorn Lesterish, Waylon. Tex, don't do it, Tex. Please. Oh no, now I'm out of gas. Guys, the tractor's out of fuel. Now I'm in big trouble. I'm stuck in a pasture with some Longhorn bulls, and I have no escape. Oh, Lord. You know, that reminds me of all of you ladies have that story where you just went to the store with that guy and his car just happened to run out of gas. Yeah, he's low on gas. Waylon, oh boy, here we go. Tex is not happy. Tex wants his shot at this roll of hay. Oh boy, Waylon, you sure are something. Here comes Chucky Poo. Oh no, Chucky Poo's doing that raging. Waylon, don't knock that roll of hay off. Now, if he does knock it off, I'm gonna have to drop this spear down immediately, because what I don't want to have happen is one of them spears impale him. Right now, the spear can't, because the spear is actually deep inside the roll of hay. But if he does put, you hear what Daddy's saying? But if he does knock this spear or the roll of hay off, I'll have to drop this spear to the ground so as it doesn't accidentally stick him. Oh no. Waylon, I'm sorry. You know I'm out of, oh no. Oh boy. Guys, help. Not really. Don't you. Oh no, Chucky, you're going to flip my whole tractor, buddy. I have nowhere to go. The tractor's running on. Oh, okay. Hey, for real. Guys, I'm serious. I'm going to go. Hold on. Hey, guys, I'm not making this up. Hey, gosh darn it. I didn't want it there. I did not want it right there. Golly gee. That's not where I wanted that roll of hay. Guys, I wanted that roll of hay inside the barn. They knocked it right off my, gosh darn it. Yeah, I wanted to put that roll of hay inside of there, out of the weather. So I'm gonna try to go stick it and move it, but Texas not happy, Waylon's not gonna have it. What I cannot do though is stick one of these bulls, so y'all bear with me. All right, we're gonna make this happen. Okay, we're gonna make this happen. I have the RPMs turned down so you guys can hear. I know that I could turn it up and have a lot more power, but I'm wanting you to be able to listen. Oh no! Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Oh, I like your hairpiece. Aren't you the most handsome guy of all time? Hey, Fabio. Looking good, Fabio. Oh no. All right, guys, give me a couple of seconds here. Well, I hope that was entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed that little show. You know that I'll do whatever it takes to get a like. I used to always tell you that, and every time I would say it, I would get less likes than the video before. I'm like, gosh, I gotta stop saying that. All right, so if I set this roll of hay right here, and then I can put this ring around it, then the good thing is I can keep it out of the weather. We're gonna try to pick this ring up without breaking it. Y'all give me a moment. I do not want to break this ring. There we go. I do not want to break my hay ring because that would not be good. And then I'm gonna try to drop it right over the top of this roll of hay. Right about there-ish. All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now, give me a second here, please. I didn't went off and forgot my box cutter. I went off and forgot my box cutter, and that's not good. All right. Now can we get out of here? I can always come back and cut that netting off there a little bit later. Will these guys let me out without giving me a hard time? That is the question. Don't worry, my spear is right on the ground. I'm not gonna impale anybody. I'm just gonna get on out of here. Don't do it, Waylon. Thank you, Chucky. Thank you guys for being sweet. Thank y'all for being so sweet to Daddy. So I have to pull the gate towards me because I almost fell off the tractor. I have to pull it towards me because I have these steps over here where I was mounting and riding the horses. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Don't you mess with that tractor. Hey, don't you mess with that tractor. That's why I brought the Mahindra. See, this gate ain't gonna open very far this way. Can I squeeze out of here with that? Can I squeeze out of here? Y'all think I can squeeze out of there? Okay. I think I can squeeze out of here. What I'm gonna do is throw this chain over. Gosh darn it, Waylon. I didn't told you don't mess with the tractor. Golly gee. Don't worry, I got some duct tape over there. Okay. All right, we do not want to break my gate. I just want to knock it open, gently knock it open, drive right on out of here, and close it behind me. All right. All right. How about a round of applause for Longhorn Lester? Come on, y'all. It's just a roll of hay. Let me just turn this off. Hey, y'all settle down over there. Y'all can just settle down. See, they get all the bulls riled up. Okay, so what I'll do is I will bring, stop whining. I'll bring me a box cutter out later. But for right now, they're fine. They're not gonna sit there and choke on that hay netting. They're able to eat from both ends of the hay. See what he's doing? He's showing you. That's how smart my bulls are. They'll give you a live demonstration so as some of the nervous Nellies can stop worrying so much. Waylon can eat over on that end, and Tex can eat on the other end. And they don't even have to see each other. It reminds me of how it is with your kids. Don't let them look at each other and they'll be fine. Okay, thank you for the rounds of applause. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Now we're gonna see how both bulls can eat and share the hay at the same time, and no one's gonna choke on hay netting. And I'm so sorry I didn't forgot my box cutter. And please, do not be the one who comments, I ain't never seen no farmer in all my years who don't carry around a pocket knife, because I have a reply to that one. Who knows my reply to those people? Who knows my reply to those folks? Who remembers my reply? For all of the folks who are gonna sit there and say in their Southern Belle, sweet lady voices, I ain't never seen no farmer in all my life don't carry no pocket knife. I have a reply to that one. And I say very kindly, I says, lady, you also ain't seen no farmer in all your life who wears Crocs and short shorts, do you? So there you go. Don't be putting me in no category with all the other farmers you've known, because this one over here wears shorts, like short shorts and Crocs. Hey, Rita. Hey, sweetie. Hey, everyone's getting along so nice tonight. Hey, buddy. Hello, you big handsome devil, you. Guys, this is Roman. Oh, he's just ready to eat. He's just so ready for a snack. Come on, buddy. Let's get you something to eat. I still have you in my tripod. What do you think you're doing to her? He's like, well, I am a bull, and I am getting to that age. Come on, Rita, go to your room, sweetie. Let's go to your room. Everyone go to their rooms. Put your ears pretty. Guys, I'm gonna sit you all down for a minute, okay? All righty. I'm turning the lights on. Let's all go to our rooms. Roman, can you go to your room too? Can you go to your room, please? Roman, if you go to your room, I can give you some food. I'll get you some feed, but you gotta go to your room. Rita, don't come over here. All right, let's go. Come on. No, sir. Let's go. All right, Rita, go to your room. Go to your room. Go, big good guy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Rita, put your ears pretty, sweetie. Come on, Rita. Come on, Rita. Come on. Rita. Come on, Rita. Let's get you to the road. Rita, get out of here, Timon. You're going to get me kicked. You're going to get me kicked. Come on, Timon. Oh, you're going to get me kicked. Let's go. There. Oh. Rita, be sweet, please. Okay. In case you all are wondering what that very loud noise was, well, that would be Rita kicking the side of her stall. And if you're wondering why there's water in the middle of my barn, it's because we had a storm blow through here today, and that water blows in. It blows in, and then when they did the concrete, they did not, I forgot what they call that, where they like make the middle a little bit higher. They did not put that crest in the middle. They laid it flat. And so water will just kind of, it won't run back out on its own. So that's the problem. When they laid that concrete, when they poured it, they didn't have a crest in the middle. Now, I don't know if they always put a crest or only for outdoor structures, but whenever we have a blowing rain, the roof does not leak. We already confirmed that. The reason that you get that water on the floor is either because I forget and overfill my water trough, or the other reason is because it rains sideways. Okay. Thank y'all for allowing me to explain that one. Okay, so here's what's going on right now. Horses have been fed. The cows have not, because they have their feed buggy over here. And their feed buggy provides them with whatever grain they want. And then they can, there's a salt limiter, which does not let them overeat. The bulls, horses, and the cows all have rolls of hay set out. So there's rolls of hay. And there's still amazing green grass in our pastures. We're very blessed to still have green grass in our pasture, so no one's going hungry around here. All right, now, if you'll all claim your spot on the side-by-side, everyone claim your spot, please. Claim your spots, everyone claim your spots. Now, in case anyone is new to the channel, what happens is we have to claim our spot before we go out on the side-by-side. There's a whole lot of different positions you could set or stand, or we even have it where we're wheelchair accessible. So do not make me demonstrate, please. But obviously we have shotgun. You all know shotgun position. You all know about that middle seat. We also have the Titanic. That's where you kind of hang out like Jack and Rose over the top, just kind of standing, leaning against the dash. You could ride on either the front bumper. You always can sit on the front bumper. We have the kamikaze, where you literally just are hanging on. You can ride up on top if you want. If you got some brave in you, you want to ride up on top, that's fine too. Of course, you all know about the tailgate. We put that tailgate down. For those who want to sit on the side rails, that's fine, as long as you sit with your feet on the inside, okay? And then all wheelchairs can roll up into the back. We'll just strap you down in the back. So, did I forget any positions? Well, I mean, I would say there's always my lap, but remember, my intentions are pure. You have to remember that if you do sit in my lap, my intentions are pure. Alrighty? So, everyone find your spot, and let's go see what's going on with our babies out back. Now, in case you're wondering why I don't have a baby Baba, it's because I got over here a little bit later today, and I fed Caroline at 2:30 in the afternoon. So Caroline has eaten at 2:30. I cannot feed her again this early. She has to wait till about 9:30 or 10 so I can keep her on some kind of a schedule. Guys, that's my bottle baby. And all of you moms know the importance of keeping your babies on a schedule. Heck, all of you seniors know about keeping your body on a schedule, right? And don't forget that I'm almost a senior. I am almost a senior, so I'm not making fun of you. I'm one of you. I'm not making fun of you. I'm almost one of you, okay? So, let me go ahead and close this gate. I don't think I need to because all the cows are further back. But just in case, we better be safe than sorry. Okay, let's hope to God that I can remember all the babies' names, because talk about senior moments. I can absolutely get over here and my mind goes completely blank on who's who and what's what. And remember, if you have any hard feelings about what I name these cows, well, shame on you, because I don't go around telling you what to name your animals. I don't tell you what to name your pets. What you should be proud of is I don't call that one 109, and that one there's not 92, and that one there's not 64, because there's a number of people that you watch and that you love, and they don't have names for their babies. They have tags in their ears with numbers, and that's the only name they get. So that's not who we are. All of our babies get names. Alrighty? Okay, I'm gonna take you guys out of the tripod. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just saying I wanna make sure I get this right tonight. So right over there, we got my sweet Caroline. She's coming this way, and now I'm talking about the calves only. We're only talking about the babies. We have 8 healthy Longhorn babies so far this year, and Caroline is one of them. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get me a spanky stick, and I'm gonna walk around with you. I only have my spanky stick for a just-in-case scenario. I don't plan on needing to use it. Okay, so the one who's gonna start walking, oh my God, don't you do that, little girl. Oh, you scared me. Why did you do that? Oh God. Guys, I saw her in the corner of my eye. She come out of nowhere. Okay, that little black and white one is King Georgie, okay? King Georgie the First. This little, he's, golly gee. Baby girl, don't do that to daddy. Guys, I saw, first of all, I felt what sounded like thunder. And I looked over and I saw this one right over here coming right at me. And sorry, right now it seemed a little hysterical, but it spooked me at first. All right, so we have Caroline, we have King Georgie, okay? Let's keep walking around. Between those 2 trees, looking at me, kind of funny, is Emperor Ed. You heard me right, Emperor Ed, okay? Underneath Mama, over there, underneath Mama, you see a little brown and white calf who's also peeking out at me. That right there is Sir Scotty. Sir Scotty. This one over here, this baby bull who thinks he's top dog, he's like such an alpha male at only a week or 2 old, is Duke of Dalscone. All right, over there, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the one that's far off. The little brown, oh Lord. I'm trying to focus here, Caroline. The little brown calf, who's way over there getting a little spit bath from Mama Pearl, her name is Clementine. That's our sweet Clementine, or my darling Clementine. And then this little white bull right here staring at me belongs to Patsy, and that's Captain Kirk. Okay, did I name all 8? Did I name all 8? Oh no, there's Liberty Belle. The little black and white one over here is Liberty Belle. So what we should have are 5 bulls and 3 little females, okay? Little heifers. Right there is Sir Scotty and Sweet Caroline. There's Liberty Belle, or Libby. There's Captain Kirk. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Over there getting licked down by Mama is my darling Clementine. And then we have King Georgie the First over there. Over here we have Duke of Dalscone and Emperor Ed. I hope I named them all. You guys look good, and I'm proud of you, and I love you, okay? I don't say it. If I don't tell you enough, I'm telling you now that I love you guys. Y'all, they're wonderful to me, and they're so much fun, and I'm very blessed to have them. Even though Caroline can be quite the handful, and if you know much about the channel, I have hickeys all over my legs from where she tries to suck the blood out of me. All right, I did not need the spanky stick. Another blessing. Look how blessed we are, huh? Let's drive around a little bit, because what I can see from here, well, I mean, we got some cows at the feed buggy here on the hill. Others eating at the roll of hay. They're in the hay feeder. And then as I go down the hill, it's getting dark on me, isn't it? You know it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Here comes Caroline, gosh darn it. She's like, whoa, you're forgetting my baba. No, it's not time for your baba. That's why she's not being so needy right now. She's having fun with her friends. Look at all these babies. And the mamas. Even the mamas are playing. I hope you saw that. I hope you saw Reba playing right there with her babies. Okay, well, everyone's looking good, healthy, so, and we are absolutely, oh boy, I love spending time out here watching them. Okay, well, baby's looking good, mama's looking good. And don't forget, there is one calf across the way. She belongs to Juanita, and she looks just like one of ours. Her markings are so similar. If I didn't know better, I would think she's one of she belongs to my bull. If I didn't know any better. Good night, King Georgie. I don't know if you guys have noticed his markings, but he's very symmetrical. Both sides of King Georgie are so darn symmetrical. Come on, Loretta. I mean, he has the most amazing symmetrics. Both sides, he has this racing stripe down both sides of his body. On both the driver's side here, sweetie, both the driver's side here and the passenger side. There you go. You like them muffins? I wish he'd turn around, you could all see the other side, because it's like absolutely identical. And so I said this a couple of times, that I do believe as he grows up and begins to take the features of a bull, you know, with broad shoulders and an arched back and all of the things, he's going to be one heck of a looker. He's going to be a looker. Good night, sweetie. We love you, okay? We love you. He's going to be a looker. And he might end up being the most sought after bull that we have this year. And so for anyone who doesn't understand why, does anyone think they might can explain in the comments why the markings mean so much? Why do the markings determine the value more so than other things? Anyone think they might know? I can't read what you're saying, so I hope that you're right. Well, we're going to go on out of this pasture. All of my waters are fine. I did waters when I was over here this afternoon. And so I know for a fact that all of my waters are fine. I don't have to do waters every time I come out. And like I said, in case you missed it, I will be feeding Caroline, but not until later. She ate at 2:30. And so I'm going to try to keep her on a bit of a schedule. And so she'll be good until about 9:30 or 10. Okie doke. All right, well, listen, I don't know exactly what you guys got planned for the night, but if you would like to come in for a bit, I'll be more than happy to invite you inside the JL Motel. where I would like to have myself a water bottle, and I do have a couple of things I could open, some gifts. Hey, Prince Willie Joe, would you like a snack muffin, buddy? Okay, don't take my hand off. Hey guys, how about a snacky muffin? How about a snack? Come on, Jenny Lane. Hi, Calamity. Here, baby. Calamity, get it, baby. Calamity Jane and Jenny Lane. Come on, Jenny. Baby, come here. Get this muffin. I know you want it, sweetie. Baby, come on. You've done it before. I know it's scary. I know it's so scary. Oh, boy. Well, now you're too late. Here, Calamity. You get two. Oh, Jenny, you're going to come get one? Hurry, Jenny. Hurry. Get it, Jenny. Jenny, come. Jenny. Oh, Jenny, get it. Jenny. Jenny, you got to get it and go. Prince Willie Joe, get your big head out of there. You got a big face. Do you know you got a really big face and a big head? Get your, okay. I'm sorry, Jenny. Guys, I don't know what to do, because if I'm not careful, look who's coming. Here comes Rita. We got to get out of this corner and save all of these babies. Y'all better run. Here comes Rita. Oh. Sorry, Jenny, I tried. You got to be a little more aggressive. Let me run up and grab my phone case. Please, I left it on this fence over here. So I don't know exactly what time it is, but you know that with time change, it's going to be getting dark a lot sooner. And of course, it'll be daylight earlier. But we're going to have a little bit of an issue, because I really can't go live much earlier than what I'm doing now. But we were not going live, not daily, this time last year. So, all right, well, you guys, we're done with the animals. The only other animals will be the girls who are inside, because I did bring the girls with me, and they're going to be in there taking naps. But you can come in with me if you want. Hey, Trixie. All right, all my gates are secured. I don't have any water running. I would open these gifts right here, except it's already getting dark. So I'll just grab these. Oh, there's a lizard. Move. There was a lizard, and I'm gonna walk right inside. Get off of there. I'm gonna go inside the RV. Trixie, don't knock me down these steps, please. All right, welcome to the JL Motel. I'm gonna put all these gifts right over here. There we go. And hey guys, remember that if you zoomed in to get a closer view of something, you have to also zoom out. I was terrified last night after I got off my live, and I saw one of the comments that said, "Why were you zoomed in the whole time?" She goes, "You were zoomed in and you look like your dad." Because my dad will sometimes zoom in and forget to zoom back out. And I'm like, oh no, tell me I didn't do that, because I've done it before. But I go to look at my replay, and I'm like, wait, every time that I zoomed in, I zoomed back out. So what happened was, this one sweet lady, she used her own fingers to zoom in, and then she forgot that she had zoomed in. And so then she thought that I was zoomed in, and I wasn't. So remember, the beauty of having a device with touchscreen is you have a chance to zoom things in and zoom things back out. But you can't forget and then blame it on me, okay? So as of right now, I do not appear to be zoomed in. I see myself normal. But if you're only seeing my mouth, then there might be something over on your end. Okay? All right, I'm gonna grab me a water bottle and a pair of glasses. Okay? Hey, girls. I am really proud of my son. I don't mind telling you guys, I talked about it earlier today I think on my 3 o'clock video. And the reason I'm so proud of him is because he's going out. Well, he's gotten a job. He went out and got himself a job. And I talked about in my video how, and actually, he actually announced it first. He announced it to the world that he was interviewing for a job. And I'm so proud of him because, and I know it was hard. Listen, and here's why it's hard. How many people during the COVID pandemic got themselves used to working from home? And then at some point, once everything kind of like cleared out, you had to go back to the workplace. And I want you to remember how hard it was to get back to the routine of waking up at whatever time, having to dress again, having to put on makeup again, or all the things that you do, have to shave your legs or whatever kind of things you do for work. And then having to drive through traffic, having to sit there, deal with coworkers, deal with a boss, and then, of course, having 8 or 9 hours of a work day. And so even though sometimes we forget how hard that was for a lot of us, L.E., during the time of the COVID and all that, graduated high school and found himself making videos. He was a video creator, following in his dad's footsteps, if you will, of creating videos. And he was making enough money from his videos where he didn't have to go out and get that kind of a job. He was able to video create, and he made enough money to afford himself a living, which was wonderful. But I've told you guys, last year when I started doing double lives, coffee club, and roundup, and then I started posting on each channel, the noon and the 3 o'clock. I told you, I'm not trying to bombard you with content. I'm trying to afford myself a living. And so what that means is, for what I do for a living, the more content I put out, then the more revenue I can bring in. It's the same way with you guys who do crafts. The more crafts or products that you make and sell, the more money you'll make for the household. So what I do, or what I did whenever we began to struggle with not making as much money through social media, I found myself a second job, and that second job was doing double the videos. That was what I do for a living. I don't think it's that hard to understand. It can't be that hard for you to understand that what we do with video creators, all of these YouTubers, this is what we do for a living. We hopefully can have a successful product, enough successful to keep you coming back and to keep you entertained. And then by doing so, advertisers will put their ads on our videos. And so by having those ads, we get paid from the advertisers. We don't get paid from YouTube or Facebook. We get paid from the advertisers. So a lot of folks don't understand that. We don't get paid by how many views we get. That doesn't matter. That's a misunderstanding. You have been totally misinformed. But you get paid from the advertisers. So thank you for those who get it and those who seem to understand how it works. But for smaller channels, like Megan's and like Ellie's, for newer channels especially, who did not have quite as loyal an audience, once they saw their Facebook just quit. Facebook quit on all of us. No, Facebook is still doing, they're still putting ads on stuff. They're just not paying anybody for it. And so there's not a channel that you watch on Facebook who has not dealt a severe financial blow when Facebook stopped paying. And so now we just all go to YouTube and just try to find a place, find a niche, find a group on YouTube that we can offer. I'll just call it a product, but in our profession we call it videos, right? We just find a niche who enjoys our content. Okay, someone says just shut up and open gifts. Well, that's mean. I haven't even had a chance to toast you all yet. Cheers and happy Thursday. Hold on, this is funny. I love when someone does this. Jennifer Spencer says, can y'all see my comments? Jennifer, yes, we see your comments. reason that Jennifer was freaking out is because I guess that no one was replying to her comments. And she thought she'd been blocked or something. Jennifer, we see your comments. We just can't reply to everything. And I don't have my glasses on. I can barely see. Can y'all see my comments? Oh my God, can y'all see my comments? Or has Lester put the band to me? No, Jennifer, I have not sent you to the sweet by and by. We love you, no matter what your thumbnails look like. Now I can see. Now I can see. Okay, well, I just want to say thank you guys for being so supportive of my son, who, yes, at the age of 25, realizes that, you know what, social media is not really paying what it used to, and having the insight or the foresight, I don't know what you call it, to realize that if we're not careful, we're not going to be able to afford our monthly bills. And we have a lot of mouths to feed with all of their animals. And so, yeah, I love what this person over here says. Shannon says, you have to be a real peepat to get banned. That's true, Shannon. We will sometimes just kind of ask you to be polite and ask you just to keep the mean stuff to yourself, or just ask you to save some room for Jesus. Or we'll say, keep it Christian, y'all. Just keep it Christian and put your ears pretty. We try to remind you that we just don't want to have a channel that's full of anger and hate. And even despite the world that we live in, despite all of the divisive stuff around us, we don't want to have that kind of channel. And I absolutely believe 100% that having great moderators who are unbiased, but their loyalty is to keeping the page safe, has made a world of difference. Because you go to any channel who doesn't have moderators and look at this, the hate, look at the anger, look at the filth that comes out of people when they know that no one's watching. But so thank you so much for our moderators, because I'll tell you right now, our moderators are amazing, and they work their tails off. They do. Okay. I would rather not talk about Ellie's job. I want that to be his story. I'm only repeating things. Beth goes, it takes a very proud person to admit they have to do something else to pay bills. Yes, ma'am, Miss Beth. I agree with that 100%. And I also commend all of you moms and dads, or women and men, who have taken on second jobs to help pay for the bills so that your family does not go without. All right. Okay, well, with no further ado, I'll go ahead and get started on opening a few of these gifts. Now, I want to remind you guys that we don't ask for anything. We're not the kind of channel who's asking for things, but I also know that sometimes people have a love language and they want a gift. So we're not going to deny the blessing, but just know that we're not asking for anything. For those who enjoy giving and who have the means to give, I do not want to be responsible for you guys giving the shirt off of your back. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay, are you guys ready? I got my box cutter, and I promise I will not cut my thumb this time. That was really horrible what I did last time. Tina says, I'm disabled and I know how hard it is to get by each month. Tina, I can't imagine, sweet lady. It's hard enough, those who are able-bodied, much less those who are disabled. Could I just ask you all, I do not know for a fact when is the last video that my sister Kim has put out. But just keep her son Levi in your prayers, if you don't mind. Oh, lordy, lordy. Guys, this is a kitchen funnel. And this is so wonderful. It's a great, great, great gift. And what's cute is I got one very similar about a week ago. Oh, man. This is from Jennifer. And it says, Lester, Hopefully this will help fill Sweet Caroline's babas and any future babas that come along. Love always. And it's from Jennifer McDonald. So Miss Jennifer, thank you so very much. It's true. These funnels do keep the kitchen a whole lot cleaner. And so I'll show you. Oh, now this one's quite a bit different. Looky here. This is actually very different. The other one was like an expanded edition funnel. So here's the big part, and you put that right there, and there you go. You have a funnel that would put that milk right inside of here into the baba and not have it go all over the kitchen sink or the kitchen counter. So thank you so very much, sweet lady. So no, let Sister Kim tell her story. So, but I will just say that Levi is having a rough go with his pneumonia, and you guys know that he's special needs. And a lot of times kids with special needs, I'm sorry, he's not a kid, he's in his 20s, but I still think of him as my little nephew Levi. But a lot of times those with special needs can't tell you what they're feeling or what they need. They don't have the verbal skills to tell you things. And so I just feel horrible for Levi, and my sister Kim is such a strong woman to be able to know what, you know, sort of what he needs and kind of help him find his way through. So just keep Levi in your thoughts and your prayers as they figure out what's what with everything. Okay, this next gift comes from Debbie, and she's in Monroe City, MO. Is MO Missouri or Montana? MO. From Monroe City, MO. I never taught geography in school, okay? Oh, wow. Missouri. Okay, so MO is Missouri. Guys, what I'm opening over here is a Baptist hymnal. Well, you know that I gave the other one to my mom, which was a big mistake. Now, she has a marker on a particular page. It says, Lester, my mom saw your mom singing tonight. She thought that was great for you to give her your Baptist hymnal. She has 3 she accidentally took from church, so she's going to send one to you. Enjoy. From Debbie. So this is wonderful. Thank you so much, Miss Debbie, and to your mom. And I made up that part about how she took 3 from church accidentally. I just made up that part. But what I will do is kazoo you all a song. We do this a lot in the mornings, okay? It's called Name That Tune, from the old Baptist hymnals. You ready? Got it. Miss Molly got it? Molly? Our Miss Molly? I'm kidding, guys. That's Miss Molly. Of course she got it. Listen. Would you be free from the burden of sin? There's power in the blood. Power in the blood. Would you over evil a victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood. This is a great song for those couple of people in church who like to do that little background voice. There is power, 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 wonderful working power in the blood of the Lamb, of the Lamb. There is power, 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 wonder. Yeah. So, anywho's, Miss Molly, congratulations. I am shocked that you knew that. I'm playing, Molly. I'm just playing with her, guys. I play. I like to joke around a lot. Okay? Now, ooh, looky here. Longhorn Lester. Okay. I'm going to open this very carefully because it might be a letter. I love to get a good handwritten letter. How many of you guys remember the days of the handwritten letter? Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Well, this letter over here appears to be a lady who is suggesting names for my bulls. Hi to hello, Lester. I cannot seem to find an email address to send you a couple of suggestions for names of future calves this season. I'm a big fan of the Robin Hood legends. His English title was Sir Robin of Locksley. Your next bull calf should be Sir Robin of Longhorn. Guys, I'm not making this up. It says it right there. You can see it for yourself. Sir Robin of Longhorn. Also, Maid Marian, Little John of Longhorn, Friar Tuck of Longhorn. These are just some thoughts. She says, I know that your first few births this season were tough, but you're terrific and you're doing great. None of these issues were anything that you did wrong. I do have one question regarding lineage. Could the new baby girl born August 28th be bred to Tex? So who was born August 28th? I have no idea. Remember, I have a bookkeeper for that. 4 of them, actually. Their names are Miss Vanessa, Miss Keisha, Miss Molly, and Miss Billy Penny. They keep up with all my dates and times, guys. Anyway, so she goes on to ask a question that I just cannot answer. Someone says Caroline. Oh, Miss Keisha didn't have to put somebody in timeout. Thank you, Miss Keisha. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Our moderators are on the ball. On the ball. So anyway, so here's the thing. So anybody who is sired by Tex, we will not breed back to Tex. Never intentionally. We're going to always try to keep our bulls separated. So we have our Waylon and Tex, who are both, we'll just call them our breed bulls. And then if you're concerned, if you're concerned about, I'm trying to think of an example, but if you're concerned about someone like, let's just say Caroline, for example. Caroline, her mom is the daughter of Tex, Charlene, but her dad is Waylon. So I think that what you're saying is, who would Caroline be bred back to? And so this is not hard for me to answer. It's hard for a lot of people to understand. Y'all ready? Do I have to say it? Rita Jacquez already knows. She goes, because you're not keeping Waylon. And guys, I've said this all along, that we love Waylon. He's been such a great character. But we will more than likely try to find Waylon another home at some point so that we don't have issues and that we don't have to resort to sending our cows off to a band camp. And we do not know how to AI. That's artificial inseminate. Now, my brother Dan took classes and he says he knows how he can do it. But do I trust him? But here's what I will guarantee you. I will not let Waylon go just anywhere, okay? I'm going to make sure Waylon has a couple of things going for him. That we're not rushed to get rid of him. We're not in a financial strain, so we're not needing the money. And he has beautiful babies that have been dialogued and documented on a social media platform. And he has a worldwide, maybe I exaggerate a little bit, but he's known. He's not just some random bull. He has personality, and so he has a lot of things going for him. And he's proven. Thank you, Jennifer. That's better wording. So there's a lot of things going for Waylon. And so when we get to the point where we think we need to go ahead and start putting him out there, I promise you, I will market him to as high of a quality ranch as I can find, and he will bring them years and years of beautiful babies. But I'm going to say one last thing before you all go crazy on me. I think Waylon has at least one more round here. So we're not, no new moms, we know that. No first-time moms for sure. But I do think that Waylon has at least one, maybe 2 more rounds here. okay? Because we already know that Waylon Stock, Prince Willie Joe, and Lord Grayson are going to the perfect scenario. And so I do believe that we'll be able to get more of Waylon's babies off to wonderful ranches, and that will help build our brand. All right? So I will eventually retire Tex, but we're going to let Tex have a couple more rounds as well, as long as I can keep my bloodlines pure. But with Tex, because he is a part of us from the beginning, I will keep Tex forever. He will be retired here, okay? But not yet. He still has more years to go. All righty? Let's go ahead and keep opening a few gifts. I don't want to get into questions right now, if I can help it. This feels small-ish. It comes to Longhorn Lester. How long have I been on? Guys, I've been on for over an hour. I'm so sorry I've been on for so long. Well, what is this? I bet I know why someone sent this, and I'm so embarrassed that you noticed that. What I have here behind me at my coffee maker is my coffee and my coffee grounds, right? And I use a spoon. Now, this person never told me who it was. I have no idea who sent it or why you sent it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you where I'm going to use it. And I'm not even going to wash it. I'm not even going to wash it. I'm going to take it and put it right, gosh darn it, dog food. I'm going to put it right here in my coffee. So I'll have that. And I can put my spoon in the sink. I just stepped on the bowl of dog food, dry dog food, and sent it all over the floor. See, that's the problem. People take screenshots of that and they send those to Jamie, and then she starts thinking that I'm some kind of a slob. I'm just like such a slob, and I'm not. I'm very clean. And I take great offense to that for those who think that I'm dirty, because I'm not. Even right now, I'm putting all of the things back together to keep my desk nice and tidy. So if you thought for a minute, look at here, someone says, don't worry, your rats will eat it. I don't have rats. See? There. Okay, well listen, I do have a few more things, but I'm not going to stay on here any longer. I'm actually hoping that Jamie and Stephanie will go live at some point. They should be stopped for the night by now. And I do hope they'll go live and hang out with you guys for a bit. I'm hoping so. I've not heard from her in the last couple of hours. So, okay, well, listen, I want to thank you for, number one, hanging out with me. Number two, I want to thank you for your comments and being kind to not only me, but to our moderators, to my son with his future endeavors, and to each other. All right, and to each other. And then I'll also let you know how blessed we are to have you. Okay? So thank y'all for watching. We love you so very much. And we will catch you guys in the morning on the Coffee Club. That's at 7 a.m. All righty? That's Central, my time. Well, chef kisses. Mwah! Thank you. Can I get a chef kiss back from anybody? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.